Welcome back to Vlogtober, the last week of Vlogtober. Today is going to be a ridiculously busy day. So I don't actually know what the vlog is going to look like, but I wanted to share kind of a contrasting day. The last vlog you saw was Housewife Monday, and that was a day dedicated to housewifing and physical exertion and exhaustion and laundry and cleaning and all of those things. And I never actually finished the vlog. We ended on the laundry day or laundry folding because I was just beat, and I'm just now realizing that there is frost on the roofs of the houses outside. Oh, it's 32 degrees. I'm sitting here in sleeveless and it's 32 degrees. I must have been nice and toasty. So that was Housewife Monday. Today is filming day. And I actually sat yesterday and lined up a whole bunch and outlined a whole bunch of videos that I want to film. I think there's like 6 on the docket today. Fingers crossed that I can get them all done. We will see. But what I'm trying to do is do batch week when I am in my ovulatory phase in my cycle, which means I am easier to communicate with the camera. There will be less blubbering over my words and things like that. Of course, I do have to get the coffee in my system before it actually works here. But because I wanted to take advantage of that, I wanted to get back into batch week so I could work ahead for the month of November, especially after vlogging so frequently in October. I was like, I am ready to not be in front of the camera constantly. So I want to get batch week happening. So today is filming day, which means I'm going to run downstairs. I have my workout clothes. I'm going to run downstairs, do a real quick workout, maybe lift a couple of heavy things. I did leg day yesterday and oh my gosh, am I feeling it? And I was like, maybe that wasn't a right choice for when I want to be doing a whole bunch of things and like just need to have energy today, even though a lot of it will be in my chair and in front of my shelf and talking. It's still really physically taxing to get all of the videos filmed and everything. So I was like, well, maybe that was a poor choice, but you know what? We're going to go with it. It's fine. So I might lift a little bit. I want to get on the elliptical and just get a little bit of steps in just to start the day off on the right foot. And then I have to have breakfast. I have to shower and do my hair. And then at 11 o'clock, I have an eyebrow wax appointment at Ulta because something needs to be done about these bad boys. And so I was like, well, if I'm going to do it anyway this week, I might as well do it the day I'm going to film so they are fresh and done and filled in, and then they're clean on camera, right? So I'm going to do that. And then as soon as I get home from doing that, we are in filming mode. So that's the agenda for the day. We started my day with, I woke up and was in the bathroom and get a message from my sister that says, "Are you awake? Mom needs tech help." Awesome. So it turns out my mother managed to, like, I don't know, tank her phone, brick her phone. It locked her out and she can't get back in. Even though she's been waiting the hour and putting in the right password. She tried a recovery thing. None of it worked. So I spent the first hour of my morning working with that and ultimately telling her, you got to go to the Apple store because I can't help you. So there's that. That's what I did over my first cup of coffee this morning. But now we've got to get going. It is 8:30 on the nose. I need to be ready, except for my face of makeup, by 10:30. 10:30? 2 hours. Let's go. All right, so you're gonna have to forgive the lighting. There is no good way for me to do like a get ready with me, I'm gonna do my makeup type situation the way that my office is laid out. There's just no good way for me to do it, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. But I thought I would sit and, where's my brush? There it is, my brush. I thought I would sit and talk to you about something that's on my mind while I'm getting ready to do my makeup. First of all, my appointment got canceled, so I had to doctor up my eyebrows on my own. Not a big deal, but they're just kind of getting to the point now where I need them professionally done. It's kind of like my nails and a manicure. Like, I can manicure my nails all the live long day with my Revel dip powders and whatever, but every once in a while you just need a professional to like go through and like trim up the cuticles and reshape everything, you know? It's kind of the same for my eyebrows. I am really good at eyebrow maintenance, but I am not good at, once it's been a hot second, and let me tell you, it has been a hot second since I've gotten my eyebrows done professionally. There needs to be a professional that comes in and just kind of waxes away all of the things so I can start fresh and clean, and then my maintenance period can start over again. And that is kind of how I function with some of these beauty things, right? So I just went through with the tweezer and did what I could and used my little razor doohickey to kind of clean up some of the wayward areas, and now I think it's fine. It'll do what I needed to do for what I need to do today, which is my filming, right? For those of you that are curious, I used a primer, an IT Cosmetics primer on my face. This is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better foundation. You might be seeing it in a video that I'm filming today. And this is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Powder that I use when I want a little extra something something over the medium coverage foundation. It just adds an extra thing. So anyway, what I wanted to talk to you about today was I'm trying this new crazy thing with my food and with my diet. And it's called Only Eat When You're Hungry. I know, it's mind-boggling, isn't it? Why? First of all, why? I've been experiencing just like the last couple of days, especially yesterday, I feel like I ate too much food yesterday. I didn't eat too much food on the caloric scale, but I feel so full that I don't know what to do with it. And so today I got halfway through my my Fab4 smoothie, maybe 2/3 of the way through, and all of a sudden I just lost all desire to finish the thing. All desire. No more smoothie wanted to pass my lips. And I was like, am I full? What is going on? And I just feel full and bloated, and I don't know if it's tied to the fact that it's ovulation week. It's entirely possible because in the recent past, I have been experiencing PMS symptoms with my ovulation, which is not necessarily the way you want things to go, you know? But however, I'm dealing with it, right? But I just feel so, this lighting. I feel so full. And it doesn't feel good. So, you know what I'm doing? I've just decided that we are not going to be eating food unless we're hungry today. And it's funny because when you're on a weight loss plan, odds are you are tracking your food, right? You're writing down everything that you're eating. You're making meticulous notes in your trackers, making sure you're getting the right calories, protein, etc. But then this weird phenomenon happens where we all of a sudden feel compelled that we need to be eating everything that we track because that's on plan, right? So even if you're having a day, and let me be clear, this is the exception, not the rule. If you're having a day where you're just not feeling good, right? And your stomach is very full and your body itself is giving you every indication that you need to not be eating food right now, you will go out of your way to stuff yourself for the sake of the food that you've put in your tracker. And that's arguably not any healthier than not keeping track or intentionally starving yourself or anything like that. And so the funny thing is, the ironic thing is, our bodies, we were originally created to be able to listen to these hunger signals. We have hunger hormones that signal when we're supposed to be hungry and when we're supposed to be full. Ghrelin and leptin. And the dieting that we have done throughout our lives for us yo-yo dieters has messed up our hormone production for hunger hormones. And because of that, what eyeshadow do I want to wear today, you guys? I need something that will match any outfit I put on. I need something shimmery. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. Do I do my Harry Potter look? I'm gonna do my Harry Potter look. What do I mean by Harry Potter look? I mean the ColourPop Harry Potter palette. And because we've jacked up these hormones, we make the conscious choice not to listen to them anymore. And because we do that, everything gets messed up, and then we end up overeating when our body is clearly indicating we do not need food. And that is what happened to me yesterday, I think. I think I was so good at being on plan, and look at me eating all of the protein and all of the things. And it turns out that I didn't eat that much food. I was not hungry. Ooh, that's dark. Whoops. Wow, that's what I get for talking while I'm doing my eyeshadow. Okay, cool. Cool beans. Let's pop a little Lumos on here. Ready? Ready for this magic? Boom. Look at that shimmer. You can't see it yet. Look at that shimmer. I need a shimmery look that will match any outfit I put on today, and the Harry Potter palette delivers. I am using, what am I using? Elder Wand in the corner, and I am using Nimbus 2000 as my almost all over shadow color, not quite all over shadow color. And then in the corner, I will show you in a hot second, Nimbus 2000. Oh, I'm gonna be so sad when I run out of these colors. Oh, they're so good. Lumos. All right, can you see my eye? Lumos, baby. Lumos. So anyway, we mess up our hunger hormones by doing all of these things. And so occasionally our body doesn't agree with what we're doing in terms of staying on track with food versus what our body is actually asking for. I'm going to continue this conversation once I'm done because now I need to focus on my eyeballs. Okay, so as I was saying, when we are too dependent on the food that we track, sometimes it can override our desire to listen to our hunger signals, right? And emotional eating also overrides our desire to eat our hunger signals, right? So basically, all of that to say, what I'm doing today, based on the very clear signs that my body is giving me, I am just like, I feel full from the tummy to the intestines. Like, I just feel full. And I have only consumed today cup of coffee. My second cup of coffee is right there. I haven't even consumed 2 cups of coffee today, 30 ounces of water, and 2/3 of my Fab 4 smoothie. I did have with my Fab 4 smoothie one little square, one of the minis of the Healthy Eating on the Go bars, because I was really feeling compelled to, I wanted to chew something for food this morning, but I wanted to stick to my guns with the Fab 4 smoothie. So I'm like, let me have a little half a heat bar and my Fab 4 smoothie. And I got about halfway through my smoothie and I was like, I don't think I want this anymore. And part of me was like, no, drink it all, reap the benefits, stay full for hours. And then I'm sitting there going, you're already full. Why would you make your body intentionally override its hunger signals just for the sake of what? More calories? It doesn't make sense to me. So today I am just going to eat when I'm hungry. And I think I might eat smaller meals today. Am I going to try? Yes, I was gonna be like, I'm not even gonna track today. No, I'll track today. Because even if I don't do what was planned, I can still write down what I do end up eating just to see. Maybe the thing is I won't focus on meeting like a specific protein, fat, and carbohydrate goal, because what if I way undershoot? I don't want to be stuffing myself on behalf of my protein goal if my body really feels like it needs a break. And here's one of the things that was really interesting to me as I was reading or listening to the book Change Your Schedule, Change Your Life, which is another book about chronobiology, the biology of our bodies in relation to the circadian rhythm and the light cycles and things like that. It has some tests throughout the entire book that is like, are you a slow metabolizer? Are you a fast metabolizer? Are you a this sleeper, a that sleeper, whatever? And I got tested as the slow metabolism person. And one of the interesting things that it said is that with the fast metabolism people, like they can't skip meals. They have particular meal timings, things like that. But the people who have a slow metabolism overall, just because that's the way that they're built, they actually, like if you decide that you want to skip a meal, go for it. Because it's not going to hurt you, because your body is still working its way through everything else. And while there are some days that I'm ravenously hungry and I feel like my metabolism is on fire, there are on occasion days like today where I'm like, very clearly my body is not through processing what I gave it yesterday. So instead of just forcing myself to eat, let me be very clear. Let me be very clear. This is not something I'm doing in an effort to reduce calories in any way, shape, or form. I am not in any way suggesting that you just opt to skip meals or things like that. What I am saying is that only if you are tuned in with how your body is handling hunger signals, maybe listen to your body a little bit. Maybe listen to your body a little bit. That's all I'm saying. So like, if you're not hungry, like if you're truly honest to God not hungry, not you're trying to convince yourself you're not hungry so you don't have to eat those couple hundred calories. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're honestly, like if you go to take a bite of food and it is so unappetizing to you because you are just so full, maybe try not eating and come back to it when you are hungry. And that's the thing. Don't like write off a meal and be like, I'm not hungry for dinner, and then come back 3 hours later and have this epic sugar-laden dessert. That's not the right way to do it. But like what I'm doing, I put my Fab4 smoothie in the refrigerator and I was like, next time my body decides I'm hungry, I'm going to have that. Or if I decide to make a sandwich for lunch again, I will eat some of my sandwich. And again, listening to my hunger signals, I'm going to stop whenever my body's like, no, that's good. You're satisfied. You're okay. I'm going to put it away. And then throughout the rest of the day, I'm going to come back to the food that I have already made and tracked rather than making something new. And so if that means that I don't necessarily have dinner tonight, or if I have a light dinner tonight that's like just some of my spaghetti squash or something like that, so be it. That's fine. Because I feel like I just need to give my body this time to process whatever is happening in here, because I don't feel awesome. I don't feel like filming 5 videos today. I'm like, I feel like sitting on the couch and doing nothing today because I'm also sore as all get out from the leg workout that I did yesterday. I'm so sore. I took 2 ibuprofen. I was like, I'm not even gonna fight it because I need to be mobile today. I need to be able to do and feel like I can do the things I need to do today. So I just took 2 ibuprofen. I was like, you know what? I give up. I quit. And we're gonna do the best that we can, but I just, feeling heavy because your body is not responding to food well is not awesome. And it could be because I've actually been eating really high protein and really high fiber. Like that could be it. So my body just needs a day to clear itself out, you know? So the crazy thing I'm doing is listening to my hunger signals. When is the last time you have listened to your hunger signals? That's what I want to know. Because again, we are programmed, especially many of you who have come to my channel for Weight Watchers or dieting in some way, shape, or form. You're in the diet cycle, right? So how many times do you depend more on what's in your tracker and less on what is in what your body's telling you? How many times do you clear your plate because it's what you tracked, even though you were full a third of a plate ago? When is the last time you listened to your hunger signals? Because biologically, that's how God created us. When you're hungry, when you need food, your body's gonna go, hey, give me food. And when you are full, that's your body's signal to be like, hey, you don't need any more. Stop. And that is how we maintained our set point body weights before everything blew up and society is what it is now, you know? So that's my question for you today. And that's my challenge to you today. If you're wondering, how exactly do you, what if like, I have a plate full of a meticulously tracked meal. What do I do with it if I don't want to finish it? Put it in the refrigerator and come back to it later. You know, that's what I do. So like if I have dinner and let's say it's even dinner earlier, let's say it's a 5:30 p.m. dinner and I decide that I am just not hungry, but everything is nice and meticulously tracked, I will stop, I will put it away. And then if I get hungry later, which almost inevitably happens because I didn't eat the food that calculated wise my body needs, but my body was just not ready for at the moment. Instead of going back and being like, oh shucks, I'm hungry because I didn't eat all of my dinner. Let's go have ice cream. Let's go have cookies. Let's go have a bar of some kind. No, I go back to the refrigerator, pull out the remnants of my dinner and finish my dinner. And so then everything that was meticulously tracked is still accounted for in my body. I didn't actually skimp anything. I don't have to change anything on my tracker. I just spaced out the meal according to what my body told me it needed rather than what the clock told me it needed, you know? Food for thought, pun intended. Y'all, we did it. 5 videos. Gosh, I feel like I did more than 5, but it was 5 videos. And it's done. I did it. I now have 5, obviously. Like half of my content filmed for November. I don't know. I'm very quickly losing my my bandwidth here. And I'm like, oh, I gotta lead a live stream and oh gosh, what time is it? 4 o'clock. 3 hours. I have 3 hours until I have to do my live stream tonight. But I've gone through multiple outfit changes, several reapplications of the lip product, having to repeat myself a couple of times. Now, I'll be completely honest. I think that my clarity in speech has been a lot better than it would have been if I had filmed in like another week or two, which is great. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited to have a lot of this done. My goal is I'm actually going to start editing now, which seems crazy, but if I can get at least one video edited and get that process started, I'm gonna feel like I'm ahead, because tomorrow is going to be an editing day, which is gonna be really, really long. So that's the update. I'm feeling good. I did in fact go and eat a real lunch, which was good. I ate the exact same thing I've been eating the last 2 days. Time will tell what dinner is going to look like, if dinner is gonna look like anything, but yeah, that's all I got. I finished the task for the day. Congratulations to me. All right, y'all, a successful evening. I just got off of the live stream where we chatted for an hour and we ended with like a 10 or 15 minute conversation about bugs, which is hilarious because I'm terrified of bugs. So it was an interesting conversation, but it has been a successful day. I have filmed 6 videos if you include this one. I ate a little bit of dinner. I did warm up a little bit of spaghetti squash. Words are hard. A little bit of spaghetti squash, a little bit of my wild grain pasta, and then instead of making like the regular sauce, I just threw in a little bit of butter and Parmesan cheese, threw some ground beef in there, and had like a little plate of leftover goodness, and then finished my Fab Four smoothie. So all in all, solid day. I'm feeling a little bit better, which is great. So hopefully after I'm done eating for the day, and we will see how my body feels tomorrow. But it's been a successful, productive day. I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna sign off here, and I will see you guys tomorrow for what might be the last vlog.